everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. So in this video I am going to explain you how to write any pie chart. Okay, here we can see there are two pie charts. So I will explain you step by step how to write introduction, how to analyze the things, how to write overall paragraph, body detail paragraph and another body detail paragraph, how to assemble the details into the body detail paragraphs also. And you can see this date. And you can see this date here, 27 July 2024. So this was IELTS exam writing task 1 pie charts, and another question is also there. Two questions were reported. So first pie chart I can see water consumption and second is income generation. And just count the categories what they have given: dairy, rice, sugar, fruit, other and livestock. So here same will be there: livestock, other, fruit, sugar, rice and dairy. Okay, so now we are analyzing, we are planning this writing task 1. Okay, so first look at the diagram. So there are two pie charts, there are two categories, there are two titles over here and 6 categories are there. Got it? And yes, of course we have to read the question statement also. Yes, this is the question statement. See this: the charts below give information on the consumption of water by agricultural products in Australia in 2014 and share of income they produce. So we know that the chart produce information about or comparison between this water consumption and income generation between these 6 categories. Okay, now we know this is in 2014, we know this is in Australia, we know there are two titles of these two pie charts. So now let's look at the highest and the least one, the maximum segment of this pie chart. So maximum I can see here livestock 36%, and second one is here 21%, third I can see 19%. So these 1 2 3 and for 36% is fruit, 21% is dairy and 19% is rice. So 1 2 3 here. So and the last 3 categories we can see almost they are carrying the same kind of things: other 9%, sugar 10%, rice 5%, sugar, rice and other and livestock. But here rice is at number 3rd, it means category has changed: other, livestock and sugar. So these three categories are the least one. So least one here is 5%, least one here is rice, means rice plants are having the less water consumption. But okay, now we have analyzed. So definitely when we will write this body detail paragraph, first we will talk about this livestock and then this and then this. We can combine the information between this and 1 2 3, these three categories we will combine these three category data into one sentence. Okay, now what we have done, we have read categories, we know tense, past tense will be there. Okay, and highest or biggest segment on in the pie chart we have recognized, lowest also we have recognized, lowest is 5% here and here livestock. Okay, and same percentage or small categories that I have told that these three categories we will combine in one sentence. Now how to write introduction, and before that, as you know, we will be writing 4 paragraphs. First paragraph intro, then overall, then body detail 1, then body detail 2 also. And as you know, we have to write 150 minimum words. Okay, we have to vary vocabulary also. So vocabulary also, if you can write, if you can learn percentage related vocabulary, like if you write 36%, 9%, 5%, 21%, then it's okay, it's good. But if you change this vocabulary definition, like vocabulary, instead of 5 you can write minimal. Okay, the least percentage. So you can write, you can learn vocabulary relating to percentage also, that will be a great. But apart from this percentage language, I am talking about this kind of language like compare, this one also. I will show you at the end what kind of vocabulary I was telling you. Let's find how to write introduction. So introduction, as I told you, we need to paraphrase the question statement. So instead of charts, we know there are two pie charts. The given two pie charts, instead of give, we have written below. They used in the writing task 1, below word they use, because first they will write the question statement and then they will show you the diagrams. That's why they use below. So we will not be using any below word in introduction. Instead of give, we have written, I have written compare. Compare or illustrate also you can write, or depict also you can write. Any, if you learn the spelling of illustrate, then you can write this illustrate also. It's your wish. Compare analysis or illustrate analysis on water consumption and income generation from 6 agricultural products in Australia in the year 2014. Now the statistical data is presented in percentile or proportions or percentage you can write. So this is also vocabulary of percentage word. Percentage was written in it is percentage also you can write, or proportion also. So this is all synonyms for percentage. Okay, now overall paragraph. Overall paragraph, indirectly you just think about what you can see from your drawn eyes. Means you must be understanding what I mean to say here, that what drone camera can see from above, same thing you have to just tell about the pie chart. So the bigger one, the bigger segment of the pie chart, here it is water consumption, livestock, and the least one is rice. The bigger one is 36% fruit and this, but in overall paragraph we will not be writing any figures. So how I have written, you can see this, from the general point of view, or overall first, or you can write overall only. Overall comma, it can be seen that from the diagrams, but what I have written, you can use this also. From the general point of view, it is readily appeared from the or apparent, no spelling, I think I want to write here apparent, from the diagrams that livestock make up, no, this is made up, this is past tense, made up an overwhelming majority of water consumption. What is livestock? See this is livestock. We are talking about this livestock made up an overwhelming majority of water usage, while other used least water. No, other, no, it is not other, it is rice. Rice used least water, okay. Whereas fruits yielded the highest profits among other categories. Look at this, fruits. In simple language I am telling you, or otherwise you can write so surprisingly this livestock had consumed more water, but in return it had given least amount of profits to the country. But I have not written in that style, I have written in simple language. Whereas fruits yielded the highest profits among other categories, strikingly livestock consumed highest water and in turn least proportion of income. Okay, so this is overall paragraph. See this in simple language, I have explained it to you. These are two categories, these are two pie graph, highest here, and the least also you can talk about. Okay, now how to write body detail paragraph, that's more important. So definitely we can write, take one pie chart and explain it, take another pie chart and explain it, but when you will be explaining this income generation, please compare it with this graph also, because in that situation you can do comparison. If you do not do comparison between the things, then there is no point of just writing everything without doing any comparison. You will not get bands. If you compare it, that's more better. So another method is another method you can take category wise. You just talk about this category had consumed this much of water, and in return it has given less amount of income in 5%. So you can talk about like that. First I will talk about this, and then we will talk about these three categories. First I will talk about in water consumption this, and then in return what they have given to the country, that we will be using it. Okay, I will show you first paragraph. See this, what I have written. Analyzing the first pie chart, that is consumption of water. See this, it showed that livestock products, so these are the products, livestock products figured for the maximum water usage at 36%. See this, which was followed by fruits. Now after that fruit is there, and dairy, which was followed by fruits at 21% and dairy at 19%. Okay, so now I have talked about this, but side by side I am talking, I am comparing the things with income generation. So now it had, when it comes to making income or profits, the fruits had a highest percentage of 36%, being the highly profitable product. Okay, in contrast, dairy made 21% and animal stock generated the smallest income in Australia in 2014. See this, dairy, fruit was at second, now it had appeared as a first percentage, and then dairy, and then livestock, which was at the number one, and here it is at the least percentage. See this, now we will combine these three things, rice, sugar and other. Okay, however, in terms of other, sugar and rice used almost 24%. Now I have totaled these three, 9%, 5%, 10%, 10 plus 5, 15, and then 24. So I have combined, and in bracket also I have given almost 24% of their water for agriculture purposes in comparison with other categories. Okay, categories spelling, categories. Okay, so here this line I have forgotten, that's why I have added this. So in bracket, after these sentences, after this here you can write it in bracket 9%, 10% and 5% respectively. 24% of their water, of their water usage, no, it is used word is also there. In bracket after this category you can write these words, it will be more clear. In the matter of income generation, they kept the same percentages, they are talking about sugar and all, except the rice one at 19%. See this, how I have written, simple way I have given it to you. You can get more bands with this writing. See this, how I have planned. You can use it for every kind of diagram. This is my introduction. Okay, this is my overall paragraph, and then first paragraph, and then second body detail paragraph.